This week's portion, Vayikra, and the book of Vayikra begin with the word Vayikra, and God called. Rashi explains that God called to Moses. This was a term of endearment. If you look at the Torah, you'll find something strange with the word Vayikra. The first letter, the beginning letters are written normally, but the last letter, the Aleph, is written very small. And the Baal Turim commentary explains what happened. God dictated the words of the Torah, and God dictated the word Vayikra. Now Moses felt uncomfortable to write Vayikra. Moses wanted to write Vayikra. Now what is the difference between Vayikra and Vayikra? Vayikra means God just happened to bump into him. Vayikra means a loving calling. So Moses felt, the humble Moses felt that God called to me, term of endearment. He felt uncomfortable to write this because of his humility. So he wanted to write that, God just happened to connect to me, Vayikra. And God insisted, Vayikra. So Moses did. But he wrote a small aleph, which the small aleph, of course, it indicates Moses' humility. How did Moses remain so humble? The Torah testifies about Moses that he was the most humble of all people. Yet he was the greatest human being, the one that went up on Mount Sinai, the one that God spoke to directly, the one who brought the Torah, the one who was the emissary of God to bring the Torah to the whole Jewish people. How did Moses maintain his humility? And Reb Simcha of Pshisk, he just explains so beautifully, so simply, how a person could and should feel humble. Imagine, he says, a person standing on top of a mountain, and he's looking down, and he thinks, wow, I'm so much greater than everybody else. Look how high I am. And of course, it's foolish, because he's only high. He's not higher. In other words, he's only higher because he's on top of the mountain, but he's not any higher or better than anyone else. Moses understood that whatever he is, his greatness, his closeness to God, his ability to communicate with God, his ability to communicate with Pharaoh and to lead the Jewish people out of Egypt was all from God. He's on the mountain, and the mountain is God who is holding him high. Beautiful message for us to understand and to realize that whatever we are, and we are indeed great, it is all from Hashem. Yes, Hashem is lifting us up, and we are on the top of the mountain. Interesting to note that aleph in Aramaic, the word aleph means aleph, which means to teach. Moses, the greatest of all human beings, teaches us the greatness, the grandeur of the quality of humility. Moses, the greatest human being, could achieve humility. So too then, let us learn from Moses' example and realize that Hashem is the mountain that raises us high and gives us all of the abundant blessings that each of us receives in our lifetime. Have a beautiful, magnificent, blessed Shabbos.